Hello, people. It's Wednesday. I just finished doing a review of Motorhead's Lemmy and two of their live concerts. Pardon me, I can't talk today. But anyway, while we're on the topic of bands, and Motorhead have been able to kind of close the gap between they have both metal fans and punk rocker fans. And when I was at my son's place, I don't know, several months ago, he turned me on to a punk band and a DVD called Mr. Shy Pig, a Canadian punk rock band from Canada. And it's a lot of it's the story of Kendall Shin and of the band he belonged to, SNFU. And it's a very interesting study of Canadian punk rock in a lot of ways. And it's a story also of, how a guy like Ken makes a comeback. And Ken, as it'll show in this DV, struggles with schizophrenia, which is a very severe mental illness. He's had a lot of challenges with substance abuse, and he's been homeless. And the guy's been able to make a comeback, and that's very extraordinary. And the whole movie is a very honest portrayal of Ken and his band SNFU, and I highly recommend it for all punk rockers out there. Now, for a total change of pace, some of you are going to think, "What's with this guy?" You probably do already, but anyway, I also picked out another DVD out of my pile called Incident at Loch Ness. Now, for me also, as well as loving rock and roll and punk rock and a lot of my obsessions, I guess, one of them has been cryptozoology, in other words, the study of unknown animals. And since I was a little kid, my grandma got me interested in actually the Ogopogo, the purported lake monster from BC, British Columbia, Canada. And she also told me tales of the Loch Ness monster. And as a kid, I was just fascinated, enthralled by them. And as by the Loch Ness monster, and as an adult, this really hasn't changed. I still read everything I can, and it's harder to find new material on it right now. Now, there's only been a few movies that have been made on the topic of the Loch Ness monster. There have been a couple of decent documentaries. I think National Geographic's had one. But this one, I guess, Incident at Loch Ness, is what you'd call a mockumentary, satire. The thing is, I really like it. The thing is, this movie, in my estimation, is art. I mean, the thing is that even though there are scenes in this movie that are hilarious, you actually, find yourself at a certain point finding this movie to be very creepy. And they just barely show, I guess, in the movie, the hump of the Loch Ness monster with its movements, but I'll tell you, it is scary. And when they all kind of hide in the cabin of the boat there, you can kind of feel yourself like, you put yourself in there, and I'm right in there, and this big, huge monster is banging into our boat and smashing it to pieces, and we don't know if we'll survive. So I've watched this several times, and I've enjoyed it very much. And so once again, it's called Incident at Loch Ness. I also watch the History Channel Monster Quest stuff, and a lot of stuff on Bigfoot, and one or two maybe on lake monsters. But anyway, it's always something, an area that's always fascinated me there. Now, any of these DVDs like Incident at Loch Ness, this one's a little bit hard to find. But your local, used DVD and CD store may have it. I haven't checked Amazon. You may be able to still find it there. And Mr. Shy Pig, of course, the one about Canadian punk rock group SNFU, is a little rare too. But I believe I did get this copy off Amazon. Did order it from Amazon. So, it's called Mr. Shy Pig. So anyway, happy viewing, happy listening. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you again soon. This is Ken David Stewart signing out.